Blessed ones of the nations of the world, this is your brother Dan Moses, or say your Sakodie of TRC, Ghana, coming your way this 19th of March 2021 with this special exposé testimony New World Disorder from the soil of Ghana, the land of my birth and the land of my nativity. Even from the soil of Ghana, I want to welcome us to the program. But first of all, say to us, Akwaba, Allen, Sahalen, Shagitam, welcome, and Ganjoni Vindo, you are welcome. Kuso, Diwo, to San Senor, Okulaba, Mauya, Bengalaba, Boye, Malamu, Karebo, Ekabo, no o sang desua kwangehina mitash duburo pezalovat bine ai vinit barigalus vita iche ai bon dobridoya velkommen estan hozot walang anuman bienvenido namaste swagetam kush amadid baruk haba marhaba Wanyong haminida, wanying nyejeko, anyamime nyejeko, we zolo novio mia wezo, akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Testimony New World Disorder, as we know, is the program through which we get to know what is happening to Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and lies that are purposely made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world, and yet have chosen to deal with us so treacherously by deception, delusion, and lies, having brought our world into this global helplessness. Humanity and the nations of the world, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder, through which we get to know what is happening to the human race. And we are most grateful to God that by this same program we as well get to receive some divine guide, divine direction, divine insight that we may know exactly what to do in these times of global helplessness, global wickedness, which kind has not been upon the human race. Man-made Jacob's trouble. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Humanity and the nations of the world, yeah. As we see the saints that have always been behind us in all the exposés, which for some reason disappeared because of our challenges since we got to Ghana. We see that they are back behind us. Humanity and the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We don't have our flag. We know. However, we want to tell us that gradually things are beginning to take shape. By the next expose, you will see the flags and everything coming back like we desire it to be. So, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We know the flags are not that we see it, but we can also see that the saints are back. So, gradually, we are getting where we need to get to. God is in control. Akwaba one more time to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Dignified ones of the nations of the world. This expose is for the 19th of March 2021, Friday. So Akwaba, we are welcome. We are back in the Tema Greater Accra regions from Kumasi. So to the wonderful people of Asante region, Kumasi, welcome to Ghana. one Ghana. We are in the Greater Accra region now. Humanity and the nations of the world. Records before the United Nations. International Criminal Court, ICC, The Hague. The African Union. Records before them would testify that even after Nana Addo Akufo Addo took over the mind of my own brother of the same father and mother to aid his terrorist, the new terrorist of Ghana, to get me lynched as plotted by this US undercover agent and Nana Addo Akufo Addo's terror network. Even after that, I'm saying that these records are before the United Nations. They are before International Criminal Court, and they are before the African Union. What I'm going to say here, even after that, the willful lynching attempt and the kidnapping attempt, terrible torture ordeal that I was taken through those 6 days period on the soil of Ghana. After that, records before the United Nations, International Criminal Court, and the African Union can testify that, can prove that I still maintained a perfect heart and a willing mind towards my brother, so-called, and I had to repetitively tell Nana Addo Akufo Addo to stay away from my brother, should cease getting in between me and my brother. He should stay away from my brother and stay away from getting in between myself and my brother. No matter how many times I had to reiterate that, Nana Addo Akufo Addo would not heed a word, and he continued his evil by taking over the mind of the same brother of mine, so-called, taking his mind in a plot and evil work of this US undercover agent aiding the terror network of Nana Addo Akufo Addo to secretly killed my precious uncle of Kumasi, which family I went to visit, and I am back in Greater Accra region now. Irrespective of all these, Nana Addo Akufo Addo continued to take over the mind of my brother to do this evil. They killed my uncle. Okay. This was after Nana Addo Akufo Addo has, by the terror network, coward secret killers, have orchestrated and killed my father, Nana Edubofo Jan, in Jema, at the Kintampo, at the Jema district, Brong-Ahafo region. They killed him on the 27th of September 2019. Humanity and the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. So we could see that whatever Nana Addo Akufo Addo and his terror network will do to tear down my beautiful relationship between myself and my brother, my relationship between my brother, anything that would unify us, bring us together as a brother and a brother, he must stand against it and take over the mind of a brother to aid him to kill. And they have killed. Humanity and the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. I kept telling the man, stay away from my brother. He would not. He took the mind of the brother to aid him to kill me. He failed. He took the mind of the brother to pursue evil. They got my father killed. And I took the mind of the same brother to aid his terror network, the US undercover agent. And eventually they orchestrated the killing of my uncle. Humanity and the Nations of the Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. This took us to January 2020, when I had to return from the US to the soil of Ghana. Unfortunately, the US undercover agent and the terror network of Nana Addo Akufo in America ensured that I should have no penny on me to fly to come to Ghana to see the burial of my uncle in Kumasi. So he was buried in my absence in January. In February, God helped me, and I came down to Ghana. Before I came down to Ghana, between the period of January when my father, December 2019, and January and up to February the 5th, 2020, when I left US for Ghana, Nana Addo Akufo are taking over the mind of 2 nurses in my family and the mind of the son. When I say my father, he is actually an uncle who raised me. Nana Addo Akufo has taken over the mind of the son of the innocent man whom Nana Addo Akufo-Addo's terror network killed. My father, I call. So my father's son. And with these 2 nurses from my family, another nurse in Ghana, and with this son of my father, his own father, whose blood has been taken in secrecy, but in the interest of his political party, he must give his mind to Nana Addo Akufo-Addo. And then they playing a global evil to divert the attention of humanity from the consequence of this barbarous killing of my family members, one after the other. They set forth what we now know to be coronavirus agenda. It was originally intended to divert the attention, a willful orchestration. They took it as a game to divert the attention of Ghana, America, humanity, and the nations from the heinous atrocity that had been committed in Ghana when I came to Ghana between the period of 2017 and 2019, and which had worsened to the point of the killing of my family members one after the other. So the agenda for coronavirus was orchestrated using 2 nurses of my family, the son of my own father who had been murdered, Nana Edugofo Jan. His name is, I don't want to mention his name, it's okay. And they initiated what was never supposed to have been a real thing that we see. But however, between the period of March thereabout, things were falling apart in the US, and this whole thing has to be a real thing, an invention, an orchestration. They must invent the coronavirus thing to make it a reality. whether they did it through Wuhan of China, or they did it in the US, or whichever part of the world that they used to do. Trump tells us it was in China. World Health Organization tells us it is in. There is the possibility that no, it is not Wuhan, China. There is the possibility that it was the wet market of China. Flip flop, flip flop. Okay. So now they have already gotten us into what we are suffering. Whether it is an invention from the lab by fellow human beings or not, what we know is the whole world is suffering from what was never intended to have been a reality. Humanity and the Nations of Akufo to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. Ghana, before the global order which has been issued, and every nation of the world must comply to, no matter which nation you are. Vaccinate your people, lock them down. That is an order that must be followed. Every nation must comply, because this is a humanly orchestrated threat, danger that has been created for the human race. The origin, the source is Ghana and America. Humanity and the Nations of the world. Akufo to the program Testimony, New World Disorder. Before the world was hit by this so global coronavirus scare, and it has been orchestrated by 2 nurses from my family, another nurse which is not my family member, and a family member of mine, a male family member. Now, humanity and the nations of the world, at my own father's funeral, before the man was buried, it was a Ghana funerals are like 3 days, at least 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Before my father's body was laid in the grave, Ghana, let's listen to this. Nana Addo Akufo Addo, the same brother of mine, and the mites that were used in the coronavirus agenda, some from my own family, they had plotted. Nana Addo Akufo, Ghana, let's hear this. This was in February of 2020. At my own February the 8th, February the 7th, at my own father's funeral, at which time the body of my father was being prepared to lay in state. Nana Addo Akufo Addo had sponsored a she-terrorist, a female terrorist of his terror network, who has been a member of his terror network from years, way before His Excellency John Evans Fifi Atameos's life was taken in secrecy by the same terror network of Nana Addo Akufo Addo. Humanity and this lady is called Beatrice Adoya of Tema Community 4 AE Road. They sponsored her to UK to go from UK, make up willful false evidence in collaboration with other foreign agents, other agents from Canada have been sent to the US, to Canada, that they make up false evidence in the interest of this US undercover agent. It is this Beatrice Adoya that Nana Addo Akufo Addo, while my family had gathered, we are all to mourn the father, they plotted to set me up. Use that Beatrice Adoya and a so-called family member of mine, Georgina Opon, invite me to their hotel in Jema Nkwanta. From Jema to Jema Nkwanta, invite me to their hotel, and then with criminal minds, political party members who have infiltrated the national security, sent from Tema to come pursue me at that hotel, to let that Beatrice Adoya and my own family member, Georgina Opon in Canada, they should plot and invite me to the hotel. That he's my family member. Come visit us at the hotel. The whole family has gathered. Come, we are finished with the first day activity. Come see us at the hotel. I went, and their agenda was to get that Beatrice Adoya of United Kingdom, UK, to get her, get me raped, seduce me at the hotel, while the whole hotel was under secret surveillance involving so-called national security personnel. My father was getting prepared to be laid in state. He had not been buried. Nana Addo Akufo Addo, that is evil, sponsored a terrorist who is in the heart of the United Kingdom to my father's funeral. A she terrorist to come get me raped before my father will be buried, while national security personnel were watching on. Humanity and the nations of the world, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. We are back from Kumasi, and we are in Tema. We are in Greater Accra region. Humanity and the nations of the world. Nana Addo Akufo Addo never want to see anything called unity between me and my brother, or between me and my extended family members in Ghana. It was an attempt to restore the families, my families in Ghana, a reunion between myself and my family members in Ghana, which was responded to by Nana Addo Akufo and his government with immediate strategic killing of my family members, one after the other, before the reunion would materialize. I'm saying that records before the United Nations would prove that I was taking these measures to restore my family before Nana Addo Akufo Addo responded within the matter of weeks, not even months, with the killing of my family members. Humanity and the nations will acquire to the program Testimony New World Disorder. America, Ghana, Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa. Humanity is living in the most dangerous hours of our world. What is happening to Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, and the nations? What is happening to Ghana? I say it over and over again, without any shadow of shred of scare from anybody, that the origin is Ghana and America. Humanity and the nations of the world. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. This is how we would get ourselves out of what is happening to us. Otherwise, if we are thinking that our thought is that let us be vaccinated, vaccination 1, but followed with a second dose 2, maybe 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and that there will come a time that we will come out of what is happening to us. It will never happen. So this is what we will do. Now, we must start on the behalf of God and the behalf of humanity, punishing the evils of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government. God is counting on us to punish these evils beyond measure. God is going to punish the evil with his whole creation against the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo. The whole of creation, God is going to use to fight them. Beside that, God is going to use the whole of human race. We all have a role to play in this, to resist the evil government of secret killers. We have a responsibility to do this. If you are a Muslim, this is not time for I am a Muslim because what is happening to the human race doesn't affect you. Remember Anabi Isa and stand with the Christians of the world. If you are a Christian, remember Yeshua Amashia, my Lord, and understand that what is happening has befallen all Muslims, it has befallen all Judaïsts, it has befallen all Christians, it has befallen every fellow human being, no matter your religion. That is what it is. If you are a Christian, if you are a Judaist, if you are a Muslim, stand with a Christian. That by Christ Jesus, the Lord of the Christian, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and his government be punished beyond measure by us. Let the sun fight them, the moon fight them, the stars fight them, the oceans fight, the winds of the earth, eastern wind, western wind, northern wind, southern wind, all creation fight them. That is what we must do, because there is no child's play about what is happening to us. It is real. It is real. Our suffering, engineered by fellow men, is real and it's upon us. Whether we accept it or we deny it, it is upon us. So we must resist it by every means possible to our liberty. Do you understand what I've said? I'm saying that your liberty is not coming any day and from anywhere. We must. If you are a Muslim, for Anabi Isa's sake, do this. If you are a Judaist, you know of a name, Yeshua Amashia. He suffered for the whole world. We have a stake in this. If you are a Christian, Christ Jesus, the God of the Bible, does not glory in wickedness and evil as is being visited upon us, and we should not take it, we should not accept it. It is time for us to fight it, and fight it by every means possible against the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. However we can, we must, and the time is now. We are now at the Greater Accra region. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Oh, it looks like we have gotten what to do. Not yet. Let's go to the next video and receive what to do. Blessed ones of the nations of the world. It is time to punish their evils. That is what you are saying. Before they annihilate, eliminate, extinguish the human race from the surface of the earth. God bless you, and God bless my homeland Ghana. It is finished. Occupy till I come is what I received, and I give to us all. God bless you. Bye bye.